to the different corners of the world, meeting people in their villages, than sitting in an ivory tower at the University of Copenhagen. There is nothing wrong with ivory towers. We need those places of contemplation and intellectual scrutiny. But we also need to communicate what scholars find out about how the world is put together. And I also think we need to lift up the thinking and the concerns of ordinary people at grassroots level, so that we can have the analysis that scholars make meet what common, and when I say common, I don't mean it in a derogatory manner, but common people are the majority of the people in the world, those who make it possible for the rest of us to scrutinize things. And I think their concerns need to be heard. So what I will not try to embark upon is to go into the more intellectual aspects of the concept of socialism, to help us rethink solidarity-based solutions to the monumental challenges we are faced with as individual communities and human individuals, as sovereign nation states and a community of nations, and ultimately as a humanity. But what I will try to do is to offer you a somewhat personal perspective on the welfare state as it has developed during my own lifetime. And it so happens that more or less the social democratic welfare state has developed more or less during the period from when I was born and until today. And what my message will be, partly, is that it seems like the best days of that state construction is behind us, unfortunately. And if I'm correct in stating that, it also means that we need to find new ways of reinvigorating the welfare state if we still believe that a state that can offer justice and equality and fairness to all people is something we need to struggle for. And I do believe that very strongly. Not only from a theoretical point of view, but very much also from my personal experiences of what that state construction can offer. Not only in my own country, but ultimately in other countries as well. So I would basically try to cover 3 areas. And first, I will try to give you a microscopic view of the Danish welfare society as it has grown and unfolded during my lifetime. From being a young boy in a provincial town to getting a university education free of charge, getting married not free of charge, and moving from the rural areas to the city, and being part of a global society, trying to make a difference. Then I will offer some examples of how I see the welfare state, or welfare society, being challenged and undermined by various social and political forces at play, both inside and outside of Denmark. In some cases, from my perspective, there seems to be a deliberate effort to undermine the welfare state and the solidarity built into that state. In other cases, it might be unintended. And finally, based on my Danish experiences, and also based on impressions I have gathered over the years in my job as a global advisor on development and democracy, I will point to some actions that need to be taken at the global level to help the individual nation state deliver on important values and principles of equality, justice, and fairness. And I'm not saying that it's only a socialist funded state which can deliver equality, justice, and fairness. But I would argue that those important principles derive from a socialist understanding of how development should look like. Unfortunately, it has also been picked up by others, but it is now also being challenged. Development is a complicated concept and a complicated process. Development includes dimensions of politics. That again includes ideology, political parties, elections, institutions, accountability, etc. It involves social structures, which again involves family, individuals, community, nation, regional dimensions. Economics, production, ownership, investment, trade, and international relations, sovereignty, foreign policy, cooperation, interregional institutions, etc. In addition, development has a significant dimension of time, which needs to be appreciated when we try to understand how societies like Nepal and Denmark have moved from point A to point B over a period of, let's say, 75 years. And that doesn't mean I'm 75 years. I may look like it, but I'm